gonna be going into the WWE 2K23's MyGM mode, except that everything will be decided by the wheel. Every single member of the roster from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, and even past legends are gonna be on this wheel. We're gonna spin it for every single thing. I'm talking who we're gonna draft, who we're gonna put against each other, all the booking decisions, the matches, everything. Let's jump into it. Here we are once again, every single person available to draft. Here we go, first spin of the video. Who are we gonna get? Johnny Gargano. I mean, that's a W. Johnny Gargano it is. Raw picks Nikki Bella, so that means obviously we have to go back to the wheel. So spin number 2, who is it gonna be? Tamina, a member for the women's division. Alright, first member of the women's division, with Raw picking Dakota Kai. Okay, I kind of want her, but it's not really up to me. You know, I'm really hoping for some big time superstars. You know, we got The Rock available. You know, we could go with things like that. Oh, LA Knight, yeah! We love LA Knight around these parts. So far we have Johnny Gargano, Tamina, and LA Knight. Not bad. Of course, let's go for our spin. We gotta have our next member of the roster. Santos Escobar of the LWO. Alright, here we go. Santos, we got the LWO leader. Raw picks Bobby Lashley. That's a big time pickup for them. But of course, we have to turn to the wheel once again. Looking for a big time superstar. Piper Niven. Okay, adding to the women's division. And Raw picks Mr. McMahon. Oh boy, you already lost. So far, so good. Who else are we gonna get? Let's see. Bro, dude is not even in the game. Alright, so far we have a pretty decent roster. Who else can we get on the squad, though? Io Sky! That is a massive W pickup. Raw picks up Titus O'Neil. Okay. But here we go. Come on. Let's get a big spin here. Let's get like some Romans or some Brocks or something here. Cruz del Toro. So far, our roster is looking pretty decent. We got Johnny, Io, Santos Escobar, Tamina, Doudrop, or Piper Niven, and Cruz del Toro, and LA Knight. Let's see, who are we gonna get next is the real question. Who are we gonna get to be the next member of the roster is the real question. Who are we gonna get? B-Fab. Is she even in the roster? I don't think she's on the roster. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that one. On to the next one. Who are we gonna get? Big money, big prizes. Cody Rhodes. Huge back-to-back pickups here. Up next, who are we gonna get? JD McDonough? I mean, the Judgment Day's punching bag isn't that bad. Oh my god, now. Up next on the roster is going to be... Katana Chance. Not bad. Another member of the squad. Who is next on the team? Who is it gonna be? Let's see. Grayson Waller. The Waller rub is coming to SmackDown. Alright, we're coming down to the last few draft picks we got. What are we gonna get? MVP. Can we get Omos too? Alright, we're like in our last two possible draft picks. Who do we got? Who do we got? Liv Morgan. That is a W draft pick right there. On to the next one. Who is it gonna be? Oh my god! Gunther! The Ring Ganaga! That's how they say it, right? Man, I don't even care. We got the GOAT on the squad. Looks like Ross finished drafting their roster, but looks like we got one more left in us. Alright, here we go. Last draft pick of the video. Tommaso Ciampa? That's a huge dub. And here is our roster that the wheel has blessed upon us. Triple H's letting us know. Man, I was born for this. Hey John, I just wanted to let you know that I plan on taking Raw to the top of the power rankings and staying there, brother. I got the power of the wheel on my side. Alright, it's time to select our champions now. We got some options here. We got Gunther, Johnny Gargano, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Tommaso Ciampa, Santos Escobar. We got some good options, but I mean, come on, bro. We gotta give it to the GOAT. Now for the SmackDown Women's Champion, we also got some pretty decent options, but I'm gonna give it to the GOAT, Io Sky. So now we're gonna be doing the booking, and the wheel is gonna do the same thing. We have a men's wheel and a women's wheel. So of course, starting first, we're gonna go and spin the women's wheel and see which is gonna be the first match we book on this show. We got Piper Niven, okay, versus who though? Who is it gonna be? Liv Morgan. Not bad. Alright, now let's take a spin of the men's wheel and see which match we get there. Let's see. Who is it gonna be? We got Tommaso Ciampa, okay, versus who is it gonna be? No way, bro. Are you serious? You already know this is gonna be a banger. Alright, so the wheel is low-key cooking, but let's take a spin of the women's wheel now and see who we're gonna get to have a match. Io Sky, okay, versus who though? Versus Katana Chance. And just for the hell of it, we're gonna make this a women's title match. So now the main event is up next. Let's spin the men's wheel. Let's see for the men's wheel, who's it gonna be? Come on, big money. We got Cruz del Toro. Interesting. Versus who though? Versus who could it be? Come on, big money. LA Knight, yeah. Well, looking at this card, it's not terrible, but our main champion is off the show. Gunther is off the show. What is this? Regardless, we're gonna keep cooking. Let's see how these first couple matches go. Piper Niven defeats Liv Morgan. Okay, this is a banger, bro. This is gonna be a 5-star banger right here. What? Alright, title match, Io Sky versus Katana Chance. Katana Chance is the new women's champion, bro. Already, Io's title reign lasted 1 day. At least it's lasting longer in real life. Cruz del Toro versus LA Knight in the main event. And we got LA Knight taking the victory in a 1.5-star match. Well, we got cooked in pretty much every single rating. Every match was trash, I guess. How do you rate a Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa match that low? 2 stars? Really, brother? I'm not happy losing my strap last week. As a former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. I won a championship rematch against Chance. Nobody else better get a shot at the women's title before me. Yeah, Io, the thing about that, it's up to the wheel. Well, on to week 2, the wheel will be deciding your fates. And the first men's match is gonna be MVP, huh? Okay. Who is gonna be having the privilege of facing MVP? Cody Rhodes. Get ready to learn the lyrics of Alright, so the next match is going to be a women's match. So who's going to be the first woman up on the block? It's going to be Io Sky. Versus who though? Versus who? Who are we getting in a rematch? Are we getting Tamina? Tamina it is. This is going to be your match, Io. Deal with it. Next match is a men's match. So let's spin the men's wheel. Who are we going to get? Cruz del Toro versus LA Knight, running it back from last week. You know, this is good. This is actually good because we can develop the rivalry and hopefully pop a rating because of it. Well, the main event match is going to be a women's match. So first woman that's going to be in the main event match will be Katana Chance, our women's champion, versus who though? Who is she putting the championship on the line against? Liv Morgan stepping up to the plate. And of course, we're going to make it a championship match. Here's our week 2 card. Let's see how it turns out this week, though. MVP and Cody Rhodes. With Cody Rhodes taking the dub, I would expect as much from a 1-star goal match. Really, bro? You get the final wheel. Io Sky versus Tamina. Who's going to take the win here? Io Sky, of course, the GOAT that she is. Cruz del Toro versus LA Knight. Yeah, once again, Cruz del Toro takes the win into a level 2 rivalry. And in the main event, the women's championship, Katana Chance versus Liv Morgan, with Liv Morgan becoming the new women's champion. And once again, we get freaking destroyed in the ratings. Come on, Wheel. I thought you were better than this. Listen, I need to wipe that smug smile off Io's face after that loss, and I want to fight her again within the next 2 weeks. It's up to the Wheel, sorry. I'm not happy losing my strip last week. As a former champion, I'm reenacting my rematch clause. It's up to the Wheel, I'm sorry. Alright, now we're in the go home show to Survivor Series, our first pay-per-view. It's gonna be a women's match, so let's see who we got. We got Katana Chance, our former women's champion, versus Io Sky. Two former champions going up against each other here. Spinning the men's wheel, who's gonna be the first man to get on the stage? It's gonna be LA Knight. MVP? MVP? Little odd. Again, a women's match coming up. Okay. Tamina. Okay, those are the only two left. That's all there is. It's either one or the other. Liv Morgan it is. And a championship match, of course. Alright, main event men's match. Who's gonna be in the main event? Come on. Big money, big money, big money, big money. JD McDonough. Okay, big money, big money, big money. Who we're gonna get? Come on, big money. Give me like Gunther or something. Or we can get Grayson Waller as well, I guess. I'll take it. So this is probably the worst card we have so far. Not gonna lie, Chief. This is our go-home show. Katana Chance versus Io Sky. Io Sky taking the dub like the GOAT that she is. LA Knight versus MVP. LA Knight, yeah, taking the win. Tamina versus Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And Tamina wins the SmackDown Women's Championship, bro. This title has gotten hot potatoed. And JD McDonough versus Grayson Waller. Here we go. JD McDonough taking the win in an awful match. This wheel has not been cooking. But we're in Survivor Series now. So we're gonna be booking the final show of the video. Let's see what the wheel decides to do. First match, let's have it be a men's match. We're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel and see what we get. We got Johnny Gargano. Okay. Versus who though? Who will be his opponents for this final show? Cruz del Toro. That could be a banger. Next, we're gonna go with the women's. Here you go. Spin the wheel, and who is gonna pop out and step up to the match? Katana Chance versus who? Who will be her opponent is the real question, and it is gonna be Piper Niven. All right, going on with the next men's match, and the next men's match is gonna be Tommaso Ciampa, yeah, versus Santos Escobar. Now that. Or maybe, unless, nope, okay. Now that is a banger. Here we go, the last women's match of the card. Who are gonna be the last two ladies to make it to the card? We got Liv Morgan. But is it gonna be Io or Tamina? Who is it gonna be? Io Tamina, Io Tamina, Io Tamina, Io Tamina, Io. The ones to make it on the card, Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. And now all that's left is the main event match. Who will get that honor? Who will the wheel bless? First one up. Who's the first lucky man to make it to the main event? MVP. Versus who though? Versus JD McDonough. This wheel sucks. Well, this is gonna be our card for the final show of the video. Let's see if we can muster up something, I guess. Johnny Gargano versus Cruz del Toro. And Johnny takes the win. Big W in a disappointing match. Katana Chance versus Piper Niven. Come on, big money, big prizes. Piper Niven gets the win in a dull match. Tommaso Ciampa versus Santos Escobar. Come on, this is a banger. This is a banger. Tommaso Ciampa gets the win in a dull match. Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. That's a banger too. Come on, Io Sky, the GOAT, gets the win in a mediocre match. We take the 2 stars. And the main event match, the Clash of Titans, once in a lifetime. MVP versus JD McDonough. Come on. Come on, we got something here. JD McDonough taking the win in a dull match. This wheel hates me, bro. I put on bangers, and they still won't give me high star ratings. Yeah, we kind of lost. But that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know if you want to see more videos like this. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We recently hit 10, or not 10. We recently hit 9K subscribers, and we're on the road to 10,000. We're super close. I want to get there to the end of the year. I would really appreciate any and all help to get there. If your mom is to subscribe, if you're not subscribed, if your grandma is to subscribe, tell them all to subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 10K, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.